Hello everyone, welcome back to Python से AI तक. This is day 4 of our Python to AI journey. In day 3 we covered Python basics in one shot. Today we are going to learn 3 very powerful topics: conditions, loops and functions. These topics are used in almost every Python program, so don't worry if it feels a little big. We will go step by step with simple examples. So let's start day 4. First, let's understand conditions. Conditions help Python makes decisions just like we make decision in daily life. For example, if it is raining, take an umbrella, otherwise go normally. In Python also we use condition when we want different output for different situations. Now let's start with if statement. The if statement runs only when the condition is true. If the condition is false, Python simply skip that block. Remember, after if condition we use colon. Here I use colon. And the code inside if must have proper space called indentation. So here mark are 80. Python checks if marks are greater than or equal to 35. The condition is true, so Python prints you are pass. Just starting. So the condition is true, so Python prints you are pass. If marks were less than 35, this print line would not run. So if is used when we want to check one conditions. Now let's learn if-else. If-else gives Python two options. If the condition is true, Python runs if part. If the condition is false, Python runs the else part. This is like if you pass, then celebrate, else practice more. Likewise. Here marked are 28. Python checks if marks are greater than or equal to 35. The condition is false. So Python goes to else part and prints result fail. This is the output. This is simple decision making in Python. Now comes if-elif-else. We use this when we have more than two conditions. Elif means else if. For example, if marks are above 90, grade A, else if marks are above 75, grade B, else if marks are above 50, then grade C, otherwise fail. So when there are multiple choices, we use if-elif-else. Here mark are 82. Python first checks marks greater than or equal to 90. That is false. Then it checks marks greater than or equal to 75. That is true. So Python prints grade A. Once Python finds the true condition, it stops checking the remaining conditions. Now let's learn loops. Loops are used to repeat code. Imagine you want to print hello 5 times. Will you write print 5 times? No. We use loop. For loop is used when we know how many times we want to repeat the code. Here we used range 5, it means the loop will run 5 times. Just executing it. So Python prints hello Python 5 times. The variable I, this is variable I, changes automatically in every round. This one round is called one iteration. Now let's print numbers using for loop. Range helps us generate numbers. Remember, range 1, 6 means it start from 1 and stop before 6. So it will print 1 to 5. See the output 1 to 5. This is very useful when we want to repeat something with numbers. Now let's learn while loop. While loop runs as long as the condition is true. It is like while phone battery is not 0, phone keeps running. In Python, while loops keeps repeating until the condition becomes false. Here count start from 1. Python checks if count is less than or equal to 5. If yes, prints count. Then we increase count by 1. This continues until count becomes 6. When count becomes 6, condition becomes false and loop stops. So important in while loop, always update the variable, otherwise loop can run forever. Now let's learn break. Break is used to stop a loop immediately. Even if the loop has more rounds left, break will stop it. It is like saying bas ab ruk jao. Here the loop starts from 1. It prints 1, 2, 3 and 4. When number becomes 5, break runs, so the loop stops. That's why 5 and the numbers after 5 are not printed. See. Then now let's learn continue. Continue does not stop the full loop. It only skips the current round. Simple meaning skip this one, continue next. This is useful when we want to avoid one value but continue the loop. So here the loop prints number from 1 to 5. But when number becomes 3, continue runs. So Python skip 3 and moves to next number. That's why output is 1, 2, 4 and 5. Only 3 is skipped here. Now let's learn functions. Function is a block of code that we can use again and again. Imagine you make tea every day. Instead of writing all tea steps again and again, you can create one function called make tea. Whenever you need tea, just call the function in Python. Functions help us avoid repeated code. So here we created a function using def keyword. The function name is greet. Inside the function we wrote one print statement, but the function will not run automatically. To run it we have to call it, so we write greet with brackets. Now the function runs and prints the message. Now let's make function more useful. Sometimes we want to send some value inside the function. That value is called a parameter. For example, instead of saying only welcome, we can send name and greet that person. So here is name is a parameter. When we call greet underscore student with student, it prints welcome student. When we call it with Python learner, it prints welcome Python learner. So same function works with different values. That is the power of functions. Now it's mini project time. We will create a number table generator. The user will enter a number, then Python will print its multiplication table from 1 to 10. This project uses input, type conversion and for loop. And here user enters a number. We convert it into integer using int. Then for loop runs from 1 to 10. In every round, Python multiplies the number with I variable. Here is I. So if user enters 5, it prints table of 5. This is a simple but very useful beginner project. So just like I'm typing here 5 and entering. So here is the 5's table. Now your practice task, create a program that takes a number from the user, then check whether it is even or odd. I'm giving you hint. If number modules 2 is equal to 0, it means number is even, otherwise number is odd. Try this by yourself first. I'm also giving you here the solutions. First we take a number from the user, then we check number modules 2. If remainder is 0, it means number is even, otherwise number is odd. So with just a few lines, Python can make decision for us. Here I am typing 2. So this is even number. Again I am executing code, and here I am typing odd number. So see, this is the odd number. So this was day 4 of Python say AI. Today we learn conditions, loops and functions. These 3 topics are very important in Python. If you understand these basics, your coding confidence will grow very fast. We also created a multiplication table generator. Your practice task is to create an even or odd checker. In day 5, we will start NumPy, Pandas and Matplotlib basics. So keep learning, keep practicing, and welcome Python say AI.